Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Welcome for online class. Class 4 Science. Topic is plants preparing and storing food. Let's start the lesson children. The last session we saw about the parts of the leaf. We saw the parts of the leaf now. See, the day last session we discussed about the parts of the leaf. No, isn't it? I remember this one. This the main leaf is there. No. It is called the matrix. Okay. It has the some side veins. Okay. It is called the veins. Isn't it? It has the some other sub veins is there. It is called the venules. Okay. Then this corner of the leaf is called the margin. The end of the leaf is called tip. The base of the leaf is called leaf base. Okay, this leaf is looking like a blade. No, so the surface of the leaf is called leaf blade. This leaf having small stem structure is there. No, this stem structure is called petiole. This petiole attached with the stem. No, this petiole attached with the stem. No, it is called the axis. So the extra one more thing we saw that the lower surface of the leaf. This is the leaf, no? It is the upper face. This is the lower shape. Okay. The lower surface of the leaf, it has many dots, small like hair-like structure is there. It is called the stomata. The singular is stoma. Okay. The lower surface of the leaf having lot of the small holes present in the lower surface. The small holes are called stomata. Okay. Then next one I told you this stem having two pipelines. Okay. The stem having two pipelines. The two pipelines is on how the blood our heart pumping the blood. It has two blood pipes is there. Okay, two blood vessels is there. These two blood vessels carrying the blood through our body, all the parts of the body. No, blood is so the heart is the main organ. This organ pumping, the heart is pumping it producing the blood. This blood circulate through our body, all the parts of our body, with the help of two blood vessels. Okay, artery and veins. Isn't it? The same like our body in the plant also having the stem of the already told. Now the stem of the plant having two pipelines. It is called this pipelines. All the pipelines is called the vascular bundle. This vascular bundle having two pipelines. No, one is the xylem, another one is the phloem. Okay. See what is the uses for the pipeline? See, already told. Root observe the plant having the root. This root observing the water and minerals from the soil. This minerals and minerals and water transfer into the stem. This stem send it into the leaf. Okay, this leaf having the chlorophyll. This chlorophyll absorbing water, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, water from the stem. Okay, so it this chlorophyll preparing the food using the sunlight and preparing the food, the photosynthesis process. I told you, no, the same line. What will happen? See, after preparing the food, the leaf send the food into through this stem. Okay, so two pipelines are there. One pipeline xylem is help to transport the water and minerals from the root to other part of the plants. Okay, phloem is help to prepare the food from leaf. They transfer the food material from the leaf to other part of the plant. Isn't it? Two pipelines are there. One is xylem. Xylem helps to transfer water and minerals from the soil to other part of the plant. But xylem helps transfer the food. Where the food prepare? The leaf. So xylem phloem help to transfer the food material from the leaf to the other part of the plant. So this is the help of the vascular bundle, isn't it? Next one I told you, some small holes are there. This is called the stomata. Okay, see. See, this is the structure of stomata. Okay, this stomata having, see, I told you the stomata, singular form of the stomata is stoma. Okay, during photosynthesis, leaf takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen and water vapor through the stomata. Okay, listen. See, what will during photosynthesis? What will happen? This leaf absorbing the carbon dioxide into this leaf to the leaf wave through the stomata. After the photosynthesis, they are releasing out through this hole, the stomata, oxygen and then water vapor, isn't it? See, same, the stomata having two god cells. The god cell is looking like, yeah, see here, the god cell looking like the bean shaped structure or cashew structure. Okay, these two stomatas are looking like this, having like this. During the daytime, this god cells, these two cells is called the god cells. It will open like this. Okay, after during the night time, these two god cells are closed. Okay, because during the daytimes only the god cells open and the photosynthesis will happening in the daytime. So the extra amount of water and oxygen through let out went out, going out through this open. Okay, but during the night time the stomata, the god cell of the stomata will closed, so they cannot do the photosynthesis. Clear? See, this is the structure of stomata. It has the two god cells, no? It is called the two cashew shaped like cells is there, no? It is called the god cells. This god cell covered with the cell wall. The inner side the cell wall is the thick cell wall. Okay, the outer side of the stomata have god cells having thin cell wall. See, and the surrounded the copper, this god cells covered with the epidermal cells. Clear? The stomata having two god cells, these two god cells covered with the two layers. Inside of the god cells having the thick cell wall, outside of the god cells having thin cell wall. Surrounded this god cells surrounded by the epidermal cells. So, see, inside the god cell, it has the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm means that is a jelly-like substance. This cytoplasm having one nucleus, one vacuoles, and then some other organs also is presented inside the cytoplasm. Okay, vacuoles means empty space. This empty space giving the pressure to these god cells. If it is want to open this empty vacuoles only giving the pressure to close the god cells during the photosynthesis daytime, it gives a pressure, it relaxing, so that's why the god cells will can open. So clear? See, the god cells surrounded by epidermis. Okay, are you clear, ma? This is the structure of stomata. Inside the structure of stomata having two god cells. This god cells having two cell wall. Inside of the cell wall is thick cell wall. Outer the cell wall is thin cell wall. Surrounded this cell wall covered with surrounded by the epidermal cells. Okay, the inside of the god cells having cytoplasm. This cytoplasm containing nucleus, vacuoles, and some other chlorophylls are present here. Okay, chlorophylls also present here. Chlorophylls means chloroplast, is a plast. Okay, see, this in between the gap during the daytime only the photosynthesis process will happen, so it open the during daytime. During the night time, the photosynthesis process will not happen, so it is closed. Is it clear? See, if the photosynthesis process happening means what happen? Listen, plants, I told, root absorbing the water continuously. Roots absorbing the water continuously from the soil. So they continuously absorbing the water means extra amount of water plants cannot store. Extra amount of water plants cannot store. So they send out the extra amount of water through the stomata hole like a water vapor. Water vapor means it is the gas form of the water. Okay, extra amount of water send it through this stomata. It is called the water vapor. This water vapor collected into the atmosphere. They are only collected in the clouds. After the clouds getting cool, it will be started to make a rain. This is the process is happening during photosynthesis. Are you clear, children? Okay, let's we see tomorrow next session. Thank you, children.